If you're looking for some G Fuel, maybe a hat, tub, shaker, energy crystals, or anything in between, please make sure to go check out gfuel.com for their great assortment. All you got to do is add something to your cart, make sure that it's something that you want to give it a try or something that you've already had, check out. Then fill in some of these details right here. Some of them are, of course, our code esportsmobile for 10% off anything and everything on gfuel.com. That code again is esportsmobile. In this case, you get 30% off. Use your payment method of choice. Go ahead and follow the on-screen prompts, and there you go. That's it. That's all you got to do to complete your G Fuel order. Make sure you use our code esportsmobile for 10% off. In this case, 30% off your order. Thank you very much. Take it easy. Peace, please. If you're looking for some G Fuel, maybe a hat, tub, shaker, energy crystals, or anything in between, please make sure to go check out gfuel.com for their great assortment. All you got to do is add something to your cart, make sure that it's something that you want to give it a try or something that you've already had, check out. Then fill in some of these details right here. Some of them are, of course, our code esportsmobile for 10% off anything and everything on gfuel.com. That code again is esportsmobile. In this case, you get 30% off. Use your payment method of choice. Go ahead and follow the on-screen prompts, and there you go. That's it. That's all you got to do to complete your G Fuel order. Make sure you use our code esportsmobile for 10% off. In this case, 30% off your order. Thank you very much. Take it easy. Peace, please.
What is going on, everyone? This is Manthus from Mobile Esports, and in this video we have a Golden Ox match between IFL District and MoYu. So for those of you that don't know, Golden Ox is a tournament for beginners and intermediate teams, and we'll be uploading some of these matches throughout the weeks to analyze the gameplay, see if teams made any mistakes or anything like that, if they could have played better, analyze the gameplay overall. But anyways, let's hop right into this matchup right here on the pistol round. It looks like MoYu gonna be rocking those Deagle buys. Actually, everyone rocks Deagle except for Seer over there on the side of IFL District. And it looks like MoYu heading for this A push here, but they're not really pushing out. Only one player has peeked out, and he's gonna get taken out by Seer there. And the rest of his team kind of sitting back in storage, not really helping him out here. So not too sure what the plan is for MoYu here, but it looks like they're rotating now. And KSR, that's going to be huge. He's able to pick up that Deagle, and that's going to be a handy weapon, especially if they're going B. You love to see the long-range Deagle for that B retake. You know, I got both these players coming in from the B mid and B long areas, but Pref is here waiting with the Deagle. He's about to be holding this cross. One player is cross-side. He just barely spotted him, spots the other player sitting there over by the B mid glass area. And now he hears the plan going down, and he's sure he's just going to wait for his teammates so they can all reposition better for this retake. Tillin kind of stuck here on site, getting sandwiched in all directions, and he's going to get tagged there as he tries to jump peek a bit. And I mean, all three players kind of just watching him right now, hard focused on him. He can't do anything without the help of his teammate. But Tillin actually managed to find that pick on the 2 there. And Keeve gets the pick on the silent there. Tillin still staying strong, but he does get taken on eventually. Now Pref has easy defuse, and yeah, Silent Toe not in the best position.
Bomb has been defused
For that retake, and Pref just gonna get that defuse off as it was not planted for B mid. And IFL District taking up that first pistol round. We're gonna see what MoYu has planned for this next upcoming round. It looks like they're going for an eco buy instead of forcing. And I see the MR96 coming out. This is probably the only map where I actually see teams want to buy the MR96 besides maybe Canals, because most maps people would rather just have a Deagle, but it can actually work on this map, especially with the long range gunfights. But it looks like they're gonna be rushing A mid here. All three players stacked over towards Scanners and Keeve. He's gonna do some work here, able to spot out Tillin there. And Silent peeking. He does get the tag down to 53 HP, but Keeve finds the second and now forces it back up. We got the smoke coming out towards B mid. They've over-rotated, they've left B pretty much open. And Leber is alone in A mid. Pref pushing up a little bit. Oh, but the one tap from Leber, that's going to take out Pref there. He's down to 4 HP, but he does manage to take a gun off of their hands. But I feel they're getting impatient. They're starting to push through. They really want to hunt down this final killer in case they're pushing up a bit. Oh, and Leber, he managed to get the tag with the Deagle, but he just can't seem to find the kill. That would have been huge if he could have gotten that pick there. It would have made the round very winnable. For sure. And now we see MoYu, they're able to full buy out. Now we see the SGs and the HK on their side as well as the utility. IFL District, their money game is looking solid too. A couple players still running bonus, so this could be the advantage for MoYu. If they manage to win their gunfights, those bonus weapons could be the disadvantage for IFL. And we see they're going for a hard B push here. All three players running up towards B long. And Pref is jumping on this cross. I guess, oh, he just barely spotted one B mid there over by the door. And now he knows they're B long. He's going to be holding this head glitch. But now the smoke's coming off for MoYu. And now the usual comes out and Pref is flash and he's smoked off and he has to back up. But oh, they missed up their smokes a little bit. And there's still a pretty big gap. But now the flash comes in from over the top and he's fully blinded. He has to back up, but keep coming in from B mid, getting that 2-piece.
Coalition
And
wins.
Seer coming in from behind and he's able to clean up the round there. And IFL starting off strong with that 3-0 lead. And we're already seeing the ratio 4 sub from Pref over there. And MoYu. That was their round. They definitely had the rifle advantage, but they just couldn't find the gunfights. The util was a little bit off. We saw they spammed, basically util dumped the heck out of truck, but they weren't able to capitalize off of it. Their smokes weren't that good, and there were too many gaps in it. Anyways, now we see them gathering up towards A. Probably just gonna try and go for an A eco push here. But look at that. That Seer swinging out from Wagon is able to find the pick on a silent early on, and now he's flanking around already all the way behind. And they've taken out most of them, and the bomb is down, and Dylan has somehow found his way to backside. I don't think they're aware he's here. You might be able to catch a player off guard if he's lucky. We see Keith playing here. Oh, he's coming in from behind him, gets that easy headshot, and he hears the ratio. Gets it. Oh, he misses the shot. What is going on right now? Dylan can't seem to find the kill, and he tries to go for the knife, but he just can't find it. Oh, man. That was a bit of a hectic round. We saw the whiff shots there. Honestly, that could have been a trigger discipline moment, but I understand why he just went for the free and clean kill. And now we see MoYu, they're able to full buy once again, rocking that same loadout as before. Let's see if they do anything differently. And it looks like they're going to opt for the A push this time. Early flash coming out from Seer. And he's able to get a pretty strong position over here close up. I'm not sure they're going to expect me here, but oh, I don't know where he's looking. He was looking towards the wall. I don't know what that was about, but that's just going to be a free pick for MoYu, and they're able to get that opening pick on A. The smoke comes out deep, and now they're able to just easily take sight. Keeve has to do some work on his retake. He's able to find a pick on the silent as he swings a bit and Press finds another player trying to cross towards Wagon with that ratio. Now Leber, he's all alone in 1v2 situation. He has to get some capitalization here. He's able to find Keeve and last alive with the ratio. Definitely not the favored weapon. Oh, and he spots him out, but the timing is going to get him. But he does pick up the AUG, so this is definitely a winnable round right now. Oh, he shoots at the wrong side, and MoYu, they're able to pick up their first round of the match, making it a 4-1 score. And Leber was able to clutch up there in the end. Able to find those picks. Honestly, he just played around with them on A side. It's usually just a dance. Which side are they on? You really never know. You kind of just got to guess and figure out where they're playing. Now we're kind of seeing a bit of a split push, it looks like, for MoYu. The first split push they've done this game. They got a couple players going towards Belong, and they're going to have Leber lurking A mid, it looks like. So definitely a smart decision to make for a 3v3. And they've gone the opening. Oh, Cave turns around, he runs away, and he gets spotted out and tagged a little bit, just barely. But Seer already coming in with the flank and is able to take out Leber from behind.
Bomb has been planted.
And the left side is planted, and Keith, I thought he spotted him out there, but he did not, and he managed to get caught off guard there. Tillin, all alone on site, he spots the player towards B mid, but he's gonna get overwhelmed. No util to help him clear any space there, smoke off anything, and he's just gonna be stuck on site, and that's gonna be the pick. And IFL District has now made it a 5-1 lead. I mean, this map is coalition-sided, but like we said before with the last match, these 3v3 matches can basically change the siding, because when you have less players to hold these angles, you know, it can be a lot harder to keep map control when you only have one player watching across or a site when there's usually 2 or 3 players dominating a certain area. So we'll have to see what MoYu has planned, because they're really gonna have to try and pick it up here. Looks like they're going for a hard B here, and IFL, they're opting to stack A and play B for the retake, so that's a pretty common strat for 3v3 scenarios, is just play one of the sites for retake and stack up on the other one like it's default. Because, I mean, it's basically just 50-50 at that point. You don't have to take any 1v3 gunfights because you're all alone. Now we see Pref with the smoke coming towards me, man. That's going to do some nice work on clearing out those angles. But now the util is coming in once again with Pref. That flash does nothing to him. He's able to find a pick, but now he gets flashed by the second. And the nades are coming out. He's still flashed. And it looks like Leber's found his way onto site. But both players here have good positions, but Leber's can take out Pref there. And now he's going for the plan and Seer. He's trying to spot him through, like, under the plane or something. And he's able to push through at the last second. He gets to pick on the Leber, and now he's alone. I don't think he knows where Silent is. Oh, but I think he just jump spotted. And now Silent, yeah, he takes the knife out. He's in a bad spot, and once again, that beam and lurk is really getting MoYu here. They keep planning behind that truck, planning for a B long position. The worst spot you could possibly plant if you're planning on going B mid. So I'm not sure why they keep lurking B mid. Like, that play just isn't going to work out for them unless they go for the open plant there. Because, yeah, if you gotta run all the way and swing the truck to stop the defuse, it's just not the favorable situation. You lose that basically every time. But now we see IFL going for a full buy. MoYu, actually, they also have a full buy, and they forced the ratio, it looks like. So let's see if they're able to change their gameplay style here. But Keith gets that opening 2k, taking down a 17 HP, but he's able to find 2 picks. And he does peek a little bit too much, though, and Tillin is able to find that refrag, and he's tied it down to a 1 versus 1 situation. And Seer playing towards Scanners here. Oh, he's gonna catch him just barely, and once again with their knives out. I feel like these players, they just don't expect anyone to be anywhere. And then they just get caught by surprise every time. But the overpeaks are definitely punishing both sides here. Especially if, you know, they got a ratio. I'd like to see, you know, a bit of the easing down with that overpeaking. It looks like Pref has chosen not to buy a smoke for some reason. Not sure what the reasoning is behind that. But we see MoYu going for a full A push here. Here, kind of messed up the flash. He flashes himself, but he's still able to find that kill on the Silent there. I guess it worked out when he gets the second kill straight through the scope. And oh, can't find the third. He gets headshot by Tillin, but he's down to a one shot from the nades. He does find the second pickup, but that nade might get him. Oh, he was forced to back up and run away. And now Tillin is gunning it to B site. And I think Keeve, he doesn't know that he's rotating. Oh, Tillin is going to try and go for the outplay. He's going to try and lurk towards Amid and maybe see if he can catch Keeve on the rotation to B. But Keeve isn't going anywhere. He's just locking down this wagon position. He's banking on the fact that Tillin is going to come back to A. And as Keeve is pushing up here, he has a feeling Tillin could be either storage or Amid. It's down to a guessing game. He is going to drop the ratio to pick up a rifle. Now the flash comes out towards Amid, and he's going to reposition the sight and watch his Amid cross, and oh man. Oh, but he stops holding it. And Tillin is just barely crosses right as he stops holding that. Oh man. And now Tillin, it's all up to whether he chooses to go A or B. Keeve is second guessing himself a lot, but eventually he chooses the right side, and he's able to get that pick on Tillin and close out the round. IFL having a really strong lead here. I mean, in the lead 8-1. I don't see how this could go wrong for them. We're probably looking at a fairly quick sweep here. Silent not having the best performance right now, going 0-9. His team really wants him to find a couple opening picks here if possible. It's kind of hard to do with no utility though, and it's one thing I noticed in the last match too, is oftentimes like Leber could be dropping his teammates some full kits right now, and he's just you kind of just have to push without the util, and that just makes it so much more difficult. You know, we've got Seer holding his backside position, Eve holding connector as well. And some of them are staying here making noise, but it looks like the bomb's gonna be rotating. Oh, they catch Prep on the flank there. Silent's able to catch him with his pants down, and Leber finds another pick on the head. Seer's last player alive, able to get that headshot onto Leber. But both players have already gone. They've left. They're going to be. And I think that Lurker was able to do his job. He was able to delay Seer enough. I don't know if he's going to delay him enough to deny that cross to sight. He's going to be peeking from CT instead of being. Oh, and he jumps. He spots him out. Jumps again. Oh, and he tries to pre-fire, but Silent just manages to get that headshot onto Seer, and that's going to clean up their round. MoYu, look at it, 2-8 now. I mean, I feel like this is still salvageable for them. If they can potentially turn this into a 3-9 or a 4-8, we're looking at a possibly salvageable game. But, I mean, IFL, they've got the U ratio onto Keeve, and I don't think that's going to be a very, you know, easy thing to push through. He's just going to be holding this cross. And it's looking like no smoke's coming out so far, but they're playing slow anyways. They've dropped the bomb towards Scanners. Honestly, that's a risky thing to do, but they're going to go for it. Pref gets that opening pick, and he's traded out, but Seer and breaks it down to a 2v1. But Leber's able to get that pick on a Kev with the ratio, and that's the ratio down on A site. And now Leber is going to be pushing back through to Amid. He knows he has to go for that bomb, and Seer is pretty much banked on the fact that Leber is committing to A here, but he has to go back for that bomb, and he might honestly just opt to rotate after he gets it. Ober looks like he's actually coming back to storage. He might run right into Seer here if the timing gets him. And I think Seer might hear him. He's just running with his knife out. Yeah, Seer has to hear him for sure. There's no way. And now Seer, does he not hear the plan? Okay, there's the plan. Finally, we got the reaction from him, and he knows the mom's plan. He hears the jump, but he looks towards the left. Seer is just completely oblivious to the positioning of Leber there. I don't know how he won that clutch. He honestly should not have. I think my boy needs to get some headphones because that was definitely should have been a winnable situation for IFL there. And now in the last round, he's forced to buy a shotgun as he doesn't have enough money to get an actual gun up. But to be honest, one thing I would have done differently for IFL District, I see that Seer has 2,300 in the bank, and instead of buying all that utility back, I would have just dropped the teammate again and then let him drop a utility because Pref could have just dropped him a kit and taken the gun. But anyways, now we see that opening pick. Pref tries to do some work with the FP6, and able to find it. Seer already pushed up on the flank though, but surely they hear him. He's running with his knife out, literally swinging it, and he's getting asked to get shot in the back. Silent peeks out a little bit, and he does eventually manage to find the kill onto Seer as he gets shot in the back, and Kiev last alive in this 1v3 scenario. They're going to be crossing over towards that A site, and Kiev is all alone watching this aim push. He might be able to pick off Silent here. And yeah, he's going to get that pick onto him, and that's going to be a gun down. And now Kiev is aware that they've planted on A. He smoked off his connector, but that is going to give him an open opportunity to go for that gun. But Leber knows that he's playing right here. Oh, and he's just going to run right into the crosshair. Hit him with that old-fashioned trap him in the corner. And pretty solid half. I mean, MoYu, they did do a decent job of bringing it back there, I'm going to be honest. They were not looking so hot, and they managed to turn their performance around. And honestly, this map is easily salvageable, in my opinion, for MoYu. We'll have to see how this plays out, though. IFL, we're kind of seeing the exact opposite of before. So last time IFL bought 3 deagles, and MoYu bought 2, and now MoYu's bought 3. IFL is up for 2 deagles and 1 Kevlar. And they're going to be taking that A mid control this time. Silent jumping and watching that B cross, which I think is a pretty solid strat, especially for a 3v3, but he's going to get tagged out a bit by those A mid players, and he's forced to back up, take a better position over by this coalition truck here. The Pref lurking here over towards B. He's going to peek out a bit, does find a place over by the truck, but now he's getting kind of nervous. He doesn't have that advantage, and Silent has 10 different head glitches he can use to take the advantage in this gunfight here. And Pref is kind of all alone here. His teammates coming in to try and cross, but MoYu has his on lockdown. Leber gets the opening kick, but he's gonna have to do some work here somehow. Oh, we managed to find the second. Wait a minute, we could be looking at the ace here potentially. He, last player alive, and his opponent is sitting in A mid. He's gonna go for that plant now, and Tillin, I think he sees his toes, but he can't manage to find the kill. Now Keep is spot him out. The question is, how is he going to play? Tillin has to push him. Oh, he peeks out. What is this? Oh, the ball's on Keep, and he's taking him down. And watch out. Both players watch out. Oh, but he's reloading, and Tillin pushes out at just the right time, and that's unfortunate. I thought we were going to see the 3K and the ace from Keep, but he just barely couldn't manage to pull it off, unfortunately. It looks like IFL opted for the deagles again. I mean, we saw how much work they were able to do with them before, and they should be able to get some nice opening picks with them once again. And MoYu going for basically the full buy here. I mean, two of them did buy burst. One of them just forced up an M4. He said, screw it, I want an actual fully automatic AR. I'm playing alone on B side. I gotta be able to do damage. I can't rely on that burst. And he's gonna be locking down this head glitch over towards the B side truck, just kind of switching around between A mid and B mid. MoYu going for a more stacked ace setup, and Seer gonna have to see. He's gonna get spotted out by first. Silent does manage to get a pick onto him, but now he has to focus on these B players. He has to take them on by himself. Both players peeking out from B long side. He's able to find another one and press the last player alive with the M4. He is, I think he's a one shot to the deagle with that amount of HP. I think if Pref hits him like in the stomach, that'll one shot him, or obviously in the head. But he's gonna be backing out here, not going trying to get that pick, and he's gonna get spotted out by the B mid player Leber coming in, and he's gonna clean up that round for MoYu. And I mean, 6-8, we're looking at a potential tied half pretty soon if MoYu keeps up their performance. I mean, I know IFL was on an eco round, so they could turn that around right now, and we're already seeing the early U ratio from Kiev, but we've seen him capitalize with it before. I'm sure he's gonna continue to do that during this game. Me going back and grabbing that bomb, and it looks like they're kind of spreading out and playing slow, playing for some picks. And we see the U tool them come out towards A, and IFL is just going to wait for them to waste all their utilities so they can eventually push out afterwards. And we see the bomb lurking with another player over towards B. And Pref just playing slow here over towards storage. He might try and off to make some noise for his teammates. That seems like the most logical thing to do in this situation. But he's just going to be waiting out the smoke over towards storage. Open out, Sears spotted out Silent over towards this demon tarp area. He tries to throw a smoke. It doesn't exactly work out, but he's still able to cross as Sear is reloading. Now we can see too long with the ratio. I mean, he definitely has a weapon advantage for this peak, but he has no idea where his opponents are playing, and he doesn't really have a smoke to work out with. We do see the frag come out though. Actually, I lied. He does have a smoke. He's gonna be smoking something off now. And Sear peeks from B mid. Oh, when he gets the second pick on the lever there. And now Sear is a really good position. He's pushing up pretty far into CT, but Tillin is already pushing the storage, and he's gonna spot out that player on site. Gonna get the tags on him. It looks like he was lagging there a little bit. And he's going to run back through the smoke. That's the perfect cover for him to reposition. And maybe reload his gun if he needs to, but he's not going to go. Sear peeking out a bit, and oh, the burst just isn't in Tillin's favor there during that gunfight. Sear's able to find the pick onto him. We've got the 6-9 scoreboard. IFL looking pretty strong here. They've just won that round, and if they win the next one, they're definitely going to shut down MoYu's eco and force him to take an eco round for sure. Let's see what IFL has in store for this round. It looks like MoYu once again going for a heavier A setup. It looks like they feel more comfortable taking that B retake. Tillin already pushing up, finds that opening on the press, sprays out with H. He gets the second one on the Sear, but Kiev is going to get the refrag, and he's going to back up after finding that pick. He does have the bomb in hand, so he doesn't have to worry about that. Both players on the side of MoYu playing A and A mid. The timing could get him here. It all depends. Will Kiev check this A mid position? He's getting crouch peeking it, and he just walks right into Silent's gun. I mean, into his crosshair. Both players crouch peeking, and Silent, I guess maybe he read the crouch peek or something, because his crosshair placement definitely was not set up for that peek. But that was the round that MoYu needed to stay alive, because if they lost that round, they would have been forced to eco this round. But now they have money, they have weapons. IFL kind of on a swoop by here. We see Keith forcing up a ratio while his teammate has a deagle. So I'm not too sure what that's about. But this could be a punishing round for IFL. And Lever, oh, he throws that smoke, but he's able to spot some players as well. He gets that headshot onto Pref. Now Keith has his aim in position on lockdown. He's going to do some damage, but Keith is ultimately going to find the kill with the ratio there. And he's going to be backing out after finding that pick, trying to clear, see if anyone's flanking him, but no one's there at the moment. Silent holding the seat cold. And the wallbangs are coming in. He gets Silent down to one shot, but he can't find the kill just yet. And Kiev 60 HP, but he has the ratio, and he could find the pick on a Tillin here. Oh, but he misses the shot. But both players get a little nervous. I guess Tillin, he whipped out the knife after missing. He kind of wanted to evade that gunfight. And now Kiev 5 HP and a dream. We're gonna have to see what he can pull off here. He has the bomb now. And the players on the side of MoYu are split up. So if Kiev can just get, like, you know, some fortunate timing on his side, he might be able to, you know, isolate these picks and find them one by one the ratio. But it looks like Tillin is holding the storage position. Oh yeah, Kiev definitely does not expect him here, and he's probably gonna go for this bomb plant so once he realizes that Tillin is not on site. And once Tillin hears it, yeah, he's gonna turn around now, and he knows the bomb is going down. He's not gonna be able to deny in time, but he can easily take him out here. He jump spots him, and oh my goodness, Tillin, what is that? He's gonna jump up and one tap him in midair with the HK. Just the disrespect from that play. Oh my goodness. Wow. And I'm sure Kiev is rethinking some of his life choices right now after witnessing that play. I mean, I would be personally. We've got an 8-9 score line. I mean, MoYu, they can easily tie this up here. IFL is gonna have to do some different here. It looks like going for a hard B. We haven't really seen a hard B push from them this game. And especially since MoYu always opts to stack harder towards A, I think this will work out for them. And you see, you're already finding the opening pick onto Silent. And IFL is going to have so much map control here. The smokes are coming out, and they should be able to cross the site. But actually, it looks like they didn't smoke. But Lever already on the flank, but he's giving away his position. Spear's able to find that pick onto him as well. And Tillin is all alone over to his tower. They pick out, find that pick onto Key, but Preth comes in with an easy refrag. And IFL has made it 10-8 now. And MoYu, I mean, their money isn't looking too hot. They're likely going to opt to force this round. But, I mean, this round being a loss, that could be a problem. And I'm pretty sure that Tillin has just dropped his teammate a burst. Yeah, he did. So he's going to opt to drop his teammate, that SA-58, and they're going to be rocking that with Silent having the ratio holding the B cross. They're kind of nervous about B, now that they know IFL can take it basically on demand. And Keith finds the opening pick, and so you get another one as well. Tillin all alone with the burst. Their ratio player is already down, and he's going to have to do some work with the burst here. Pushes to the smoke, but the timing's going to get him. Prev is going to take him out with that headshot, and IFL has made it 11-8 now. And MoYu, their money game just isn't here. They're going to have to go for an eco round, it looks like. They really can't afford to lose this round, but they don't have much choice. If they force here and they lose with basically anti-eco weapons, it's game over. So they're gonna have to go for the deagles and hope for an 8-12 comeback, most likely, unless they can pull off this run miraculously.
Tossing smoke.
The smoke comes out from Tillin, and they've already pushed out. He's forced to back up and reposition. He doesn't have time to get in his spot. But Tillin actually, goes with the repeat, but the timing just gets him with that flash. And he's forced to basically reposition, but oh my goodness, that's a huge pick from him. He gets to pick on the press as he doesn't react to him. And now Lever pushing to the smoke. He could find the planner off guard. It looks like he's already pushed to the backside, and Lever surely knows, but Keeves just barely gets him from behind. And Sears already pushed through the oil, and he's gonna get spotted out by Silent. This could be MoYu's round. I mean, he has a gun down, I believe. Actually, it looks like he didn't go for it. I thought he would have grabbed that gun. But he's just going to be running. He knows the bomb is down. And I think Silent is trying to go for the outplay here. He's just swung all the way around, reposition. And Keev is extremely paranoid on the fact that he's probably playing oil right now. But he's completely in the wrong here, as Silent is already repositioned all the way around a connector. And he could catch Keev completely off guard here with this timing. Oh, actually, he might go... Oh, he's going all the way around to storage. He said, I'm not stopping that connector. I'm wrapping all the way around. But, the Keev with the double outplay. He's going to take the bomb and just go to B. He said, forget that. You know bomb is down. I'm leaving to B. You're probably watching my A push somehow. And so Keev is going to back up all the way to B. And now he goes for that nice and easy open bomb plant.
Bomb has been planted.
Likely a 1-run for IFL. Silent can pick up this SG here and maybe do some work, but I mean, Keev, he's planted open for B mid. He's gonna be playing in this corner, so I mean, if Silent checks it or pre-fires it, he could win the gunfight, but most likely Keev won this round. I mean, this isn't the best post plant spot because you can easily peek it from the bush, Heglish. That's what I would do. Silent, he's oblivious to the fact that Keev is playing there. Now MoYu, we're looking at 8-12 match point. They still can't really full buy, but they're just going to buy to the best of their ability. Two of them rock and burst them, one of them using the AUG. Lever's going to really have to be the guy who pulls the team through this round here, most likely. Because I doubt they can do much work with the burst on this map. It looks like they've got Silent close up with the burst. Actually, this could be placed through his damage. Gets that headshot on the tier. And we know the burst excels in these close range gunfights, so he actually could do some huge damage here. Keev going to be rocking the ratio here, hard scoping this. And he's still peeking around the corner. Oh, he whips the shot. And that's going to be the second pick for Silent. Wait a minute. This could be MoYu's round. Oh, he has to reload. But he gets the damage down. And that nade comes in. It might be able to save the kill for him. It doesn't find it just quite. But now Pref hard scoping this cross. Oh, but he turns around at literally the worst time. The timing just barely going to get him taken out there. And MoYu, they managed to bring this back to a 9-12. And I mean, Silent. Oh, come on. You got to force the gun here. Please don't keep that burst, man. It's match point. Like, your money doesn't matter at this point, bruh. Spend it or lose it. No way. Alright, I guess he said screw it. I'm keeping the burst. I don't think this is the right play here. This could come back to bite MoYu in the butt here.
Suck on this! Smoke grenade!
Look at that opening pick with your ratio, but Seer coming in with a spray through con. And the frag does huge damage at Pref, but he can't get the kill. As he has his knife out, silent, last alive, and like I said, oh man, he doesn't have the rifle for this gunfight. He could have forced up an AUG, but he's gonna have to retake this with a burst unless he can find a dropped weapon
Bomb
somewhere.
has been planted.
I mean, he has a full kit to his, basically to his arsenal. He can do whatever he wants here. He could smoke something. He's gonna be dry peeking this at first, so Chunkless Mangles, he hears a player jumping there, but Siri's gonna take over from behind. That's the win for IFL, and a GG to both teams, so IFL gonna take that win. 13-9. A great match by both teams. IFL did end up prevailing. I think MoYu could have done a couple things better. It made, you know, I saw a couple mistakes that probably cost them some rounds. But ultimately a good game to both teams. And thanks for watching. We'll see you all in the next match.
If you're looking for some G Fuel, maybe a hat, tub, shaker, energy crystals, or anything in between, please make sure to go check out gfuel.com for their great assortment. All you gotta do is add something to your